There's one other song that I have to ask you about that I please say that it was recorded here. The Cross.
Of course.
That was done right here.
Right there. Right there.
Thank you.
That's
I remember
cool.
that day. I remember that day.
Walk me through that day, please.
If I'm remembering correctly, Dwayne, you might know, I believe it was a Sunday.
It probably was.
There was a set of songs that I called his Sunday songs because often his religious material was recorded on a Sunday. He came in late morning, as he usually did. Black Yamaha drum kit set up right there. Tape was up. He was in a damn good mood. He was happy. Rolled tape, got behind the kit and played the drums. And near the end of the song, I thought, oh, damn, he's speeding up like mad. He's going to want to redo this. Of course, he's going to want to redo it. But, I'm not going to stop the tape. Kept the tape rolling. And he came in, and I was surprised he came in because he sped up pretty badly, and which Prince didn't do. He didn't normally go off time that egregiously. He just picks up the bass, gets going on the other instruments. And it was a little bit like the Ballad of Dorothy Parker, where I'm recognizing, don't you know that was wrong, right? He knew and he didn't care. It did what he wanted it to do. And I remember instrument after instrument layering and layering and layering this song, and how happy he was with it. It was one of the rare times where he was so happy with it, and I'm thinking that it's flawed. It's flawed. I'm thinking it's not even usable for that acceleration that it does. And he loved it. To this day, that it puzzles me. I think it would have had more power if it had stayed in time. But it's a popular song of his, and it's a beautiful record, a beautiful recording.
Yeah. Is it that popular? I mean, a lot of people I know don't know about it.
I was going to say, popular within fans, I think. And live, it's an amazing song live. Because he just brings so much more into it. But yeah, that was never a single or anything like that.
No.
But yeah.
Gary Clark Jr. did a version of it at that Prince, it was like 3 years ago at the Nokia Theater.
Okay.
What Sheila E. did that.
I remember that. Saw it on TV.
Yeah, and absolutely crushed it. But that's my top 2-3 favorite Prince songs.
What's your favorite?
Probably The Cross.
Okay, that's fair.
Gorgeous.
That's fair.
The beautiful ones, or I like songs it's just kind
This must be a kick for you to be interviewing Susan, Peggy, David Z, things like that when they come in and be able to be in the room when they're talking about these things and point to over there and that's got to be. I mean, if you're a fan,
every
Van
day
Halen and stuff like this, I've seen the people you've had with Van Halen and stuff like this. I can only imagine for a music fan like you.
There's not a day that I don't drive through the gate and start thinking about, God, this is an awesome.
I know that feeling.
And it's not like any other studio in the sense that because it's independently owned, father-son operation.
Right.
It's so untouched, where like Peggy, David Z, or Susan comes in here and says, wow, it smells exactly the same. And I was like, that's what everybody says. When David Z sits at the console and he's like, if you get the back wall rumbling, you're doing well. Every room, every little bit of this place has a story behind it or has a purpose. So The Cross was done on a Sunday. It's one of my favorite songs. But let's get into Sign of the Times then, which we were about to talk to before. It's 86, 87. Prince has a big breakup with Susanna. He's kind of down. Rap music's becoming more in the mainstream, really becoming pop music too, kind of in a sense.
And a whole new style of rhythm, a new style of melody.
What was the first track you worked on for Sign of the Times?